Hey everyone, I have returned today with a new video and it is going to be a July favourites video because I haven't done one of these in a few months now, and in June, at the end of June, it was my birthday and I got loads of new beauty products to try out, so I thought that as I've been trying them throughout the month of July, I thought maybe I should do a favourites video to show you guys what I've been loving this month. The first thing I've been loving this month is the Bare Minerals Miracle Complexion Rescue Tinted Gel Cream, and it is in the shade 01 Opal, and this is absolutely amazing. It is basically like a hydrating tinted gel cream. It's got an SPF of 30 in it, and it just helps you to correct your skin tone, to get rid of any blemishes, but it's very light, it's not too heavy, it has a lovely texture to it, and it's great to layer with a foundation if you want to go for something a little bit more heavier because it's like a moisturiser, or if you want to have this on its own, just if you're going out for a casual day and just maybe have a bit of concealer on the problem areas. It's a great product to use and I've been loving it. Next product I want to mention for the face is the Cocoa Contour Kit by Too Faced. This is absolutely amazing. I got it for my birthday and I am absolutely in love with it. It is a little kit. It comes with a little kabuki brush. It comes with a pop of light highlighter. It comes with a number of different contour colours. So it's got a very light one, it's got a medium colour, and it's got a very dark contour. And you can create different sort of contour looks with it, whether you want to go for something very, very minimal and go for a bit of highlight on the cheekbones and a little bit of the medium contour on the hollows of your cheeks, or you want to just mix up a bit and have a bit more of an angular look. It's really amazing actually, and I love it. And I think another thing I like about this brand is that they make a lot of their products with cocoa powder. So it smells like chocolate and it's all cruelty free, it's all natural, it's all organic. I definitely recommend it if you're looking for a contour kit. Maybe if you want to get into contouring a bit more and you're looking for something quite versatile, this is definitely a great product to use. Another product I wanted to mention from Too Faced this month is the Milk Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. Oh my good gracious, it is so fantastic if you've got red hair because it's a really nice medium bronzer. It's very matte, it's not too shimmery. It doesn't make you look overly bronzed, but it gives you a nice natural glow. I've actually got it on today, but you could also layer it up a bit more if you wanted to go for something a bit more heavier, and I just absolutely love it. It's one of my current favourite bronzers at the moment and I would definitely recommend it. They also do it in a darker colour called Dark Chocolate Soleil Bronzer, but this one's perfect if you are maybe blonde or if you've got quite light fair skin tone, or if you're a redhead. It's definitely a great one to go for because it's just a great colour and it's really easy to blend and to work with. Another product I wanted to mention for face this month is the Superdrug's own range Be Creative Art Solution Volume 5 face kit, and it is a pro face kit and it comes with a number of different things. So inside of it you get a highlighter, you get a foundation, you get a powder, and you get a concealer. Also do get a little sponge with it, but I took it out because it kept falling out every time I opened it, so it got on my nerves. And there's quite a big mirror here. I have been doing lots of different things this month. I've been going around out and about and doing different things, and this is just great to take with me because it's great for touch-ups. It's very thin and it's compact, so you can just slot it in your bag and it doesn't take up lots of room, and it just keeps everything nice and organised. And the products itself are actually really nice. I love the highlighter. It's definitely a great one to go for. It's like a light pink colour and it's cream based, so it's really nice to blend in around the cheekbones. One thing I'll say about all these products, apart from the powder, is that they are cream based. So what this basically means is that you have to blend, because otherwise if you don't, you will get a line of the product on your face, or they won't blend in very well and you'll just see these harsh lines on your face. But other than that, it's a great product and I really like it. And they've got also a few different editions if you've got medium skin tone to dark skin tone. I also wanted to mention a few brushes this month too, because there have been a brand in particular that I've been loving this month, and it is MAC brushes. Now I got these two for my birthday and I've been loving them, and I'm so grateful that I got some for my birthday because I've been wanting to try some MAC brushes for ages. So the two that I've been loving is the 217 blending brush for your eyes. It's basically a brush that you use to blend in eyeshadow and that kind of thing. It's definitely good if you're trying to create a smoky look, or you're trying to blend a colour up into the crease. If you're just trying to diffuse it a bit, it's really good for that. And then the other one is the MAC 138 brush, and this is a slanted brush and it's for contour and creating definition or for a bit of highlight. A lot of the time I'll take this and I will just stick it in one of the contour colours and I'll just buff a bit of it onto the hollows of my cheek. So moving on to the eyes, I have one product that I've been loving this month in particular, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Sun Goddess Quad. So it comes with a number of different shadows. It's got a matte one, it's got a few bronzy tones in it as well, and I got this for my birthday and I've been using it quite a lot, and I just think this is such a great palette to use if you've got red hair, if you're going on a summer holiday. But equally, the colours in this, they're so workable for any time of the year because they're very nice bronzy tones and they just look great whether it's the autumn time, summertime, springtime. It's just a very easy workable palette. And what I love most about Charlotte Tilbury as a brand is that she always creates video tutorials on her website for people who might not really know how to use the products, and a lot of her products are very well suited for redheads because she's a natural redhead, so she always creates them, it would seem, with everybody in mind, but she does also create lots of great products for people who've got red hair, and I've obviously got natural red hair, so I really like the fact that there are products that I can use being a redhead, because sometimes being a redhead you find it difficult to use certain products. They can look a bit too harsh or a bit too dark, but with this I've been finding it's really workable, and a lot of people have been asking me about my eyeshadow this month, and if you want to know, it's this. That's all I've been using this month, to be honest, so got a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury. The next eye product I wanted to mention to you guys is the Subversion Eyelash Primer from Urban Decay. Now, I had been dubious about eyelash primers, to be honest, because I've tried them in the past and they're just honestly not very good at what they do. But then I was talking to the girls, Meg and Marid from Line Up Board, hey girls, and they said, why don't you try this one? And I said, oh, I've never tried that one before, and they said it's really good. It's great for a nighttime look. I wouldn't really use this in the daytime, to be honest, because it can be a bit hard to put this on and then cover all your eyelashes with black mascara. But if you are going out on a special occasion or you want to go for something quite dramatic, then this is great to layer underneath and then to put your mascara over the top. And the other thing I wanted to point out is that a lot of eyelash primers do often make your eyelashes look white like Santa Claus, but this one doesn't. It does make them look a bit, I suppose, greyish, but it's not the same kind of thing. It really doesn't make them look white. It's very easy to disguise it within a few strokes of your mascara, and I personally recommend this if you've got a visual impairment and you want to get an eyelash primer. This one's definitely the one for you because it's just easy to use and it doesn't make your eyelashes look white, which is really amazing because so many of them do. Trust me, I should know. Another product I wanted to mention for the eyelashes this month is the Lash Domination Mascara by Bare Minerals. Now, I had tried this on about a month ago and I loved it, and it's just a mascara, but it's lengthening, it adds volume to them, it just makes them look more dramatic. And previously I've been a big fan of the Dairy Mascara by Benefit, which I still am. I still love that mascara, but this one feels a little bit more comfortable, and I suppose it dries a bit more quicker as well, which is why I like it, because sometimes with the They're Real one it's lovely but it doesn't dry as quickly as I'd like it to, but this one does. And the other thing about it, this is quite interesting, is that the brush itself spirals, so you can get right in the corners and get all those little eyelashes and make them look all nice and black and groomed and everything, which is really nice because a lot of them are just dead straight, and that can be a bit annoying if you're trying to get all the eyelashes, especially at the very edges where it can be a bit difficult to get it, otherwise you might poke yourself in the nose. So I love this mascara and it's definitely a firm favourite of mine, and I recommend it if you want to try a new mascara. Now, another product I have been loving from Urban Decay this month is the Ultimate Ozone Lip Primer. Now, I had been a bit kind of like, what the hell are you on about, a lip primer? Because I've never heard of a lip primer before. I mean, call me stupid, but I don't know. And they said this is really good if you're trying to fill in any lines or wrinkles on your lips and make your lips look all plump and smooth, to put a lipstick over the top. And I thought, oh, this sounds quite interesting, I'll try it. And I am a convert. It's absolutely awesome because I'm one for putting on quite a lot of nude lip colours, and in my opinion you have to really plump up your lips and make them look all smooth and soft before you do it, because I think sometimes with nude colours they can honestly cling to all the little corners and the little wrinkles on your lips, but with this it honestly just gets rid of any wrinkles, any like lines that you have on your lips, and it helps a lip gloss or a lipstick glide on a lot more smoothly. And the other thing about it, you can also use it on the brow bone if you want to do a bit of highlight. That's what the lady told me anyway at Decay stand. So I had tried that and it's actually quite good for that, but definitely good as a lip primer. So another product I have to show you for lips this month is the Moxie lip glosses by Bare Minerals, and the one in particular I've been loving is in the shade called Free Spirit, which is a very light pink colour. I tried these on and I can tell you they are the most comfortable, moisturising, nourishing lip glosses I've ever tried in my life. It is made with spearmint, menthol and peppermint, and it gives you a really nice tingly feeling on your lips when you put it on, because it helps to cool your lips down and to hydrate them, and it's so comfortable. It's not sticky. They still really make your lips look dewy and fresh, and it's just great if you're trying to do a very minimal makeup look or you want something very natural on. I have a perfume this month I wanted to mention, and it is the Artemisia perfume by Penhaligon's. I have loved Penhaligon's for quite a while now, and I've been using the Iris Prima perfume, which I still love and still adore. And the Artemisia one is made with green apple. It is made with amber notes. A very fresh, clean scent. So it's the kind of thing you'd want to use after you get out of the shower or on a hot day. It's just one of those scents where it's very neutral, easy to wear, and in my opinion, anyone could wear it and they could like it. It's one of those kind of scents. So I wanted to also mention a range to you today, because there's a range in the Body Shop that I've been loving this month, and this is the Body Shop Virgin Mohito range. But the product that I wanted to show you from the range in particular is the body exfoliator, because I've loved all the range in particular, but this one is very nice. So as you can imagine, the range smells like Mohito. It's very limey, very punchy, very sharp scent. It's great if you want to use something in the morning to get you started, and I love the range. It's so amazing, but the thing I'm annoyed about is it's a limited edition, so it's going to run out at some point, so I'm really annoyed that they're not making this a permanent one, because it smells absolutely incredible. I also wanted to mention a fashion favourite this month, and you're probably going to think, oh, you're just being biased because she's your mum, but you know, oh well. And the thing I want to mention is this necklace that my mum made me. Now, she started to get into making necklaces because she does paint bags for a living, but she's also starting to make necklaces now, and she makes them out of special paint that hardens, and she's making them into little sea scenes. So this one is basically a little scene of a mermaid, and she's looking out onto the sea, and she's made them with little real rocks and sand, and it's absolutely adorable. It's on a little pendant. It's got a little silver chain on it. And I just think these are really great for anyone who likes the sort of the sea, or they want something quite unique. She hasn't got an Etsy store for these yet, but we're currently working on getting one up and running. But she does have a Facebook page if you want to go and check them out. We'll link it down below if you want to go and check them out. But they're definitely really lovely, and I really adore these because they're just so cute, and she's just so talented, my mum. I also wanted to mention an app this month that I've been loving, and it is the RNIB's Overdrive app. You guys might already know about this if you watched a previous video that I did with the lovely Sarah from the RNIB Overdrive service, who is also my friend, and we were talking about it, what the ins and outs of it are, how you can sign up, that kind of thing. And there was also a exclusive student code that you can get if you want to join the service. It's called Student30. I'll link it down below, and that's how you can get 30% off Overdrive if you subscribe to my channel. You get so many books at the touch of a button, and they're just like, there's things from classic books to new books. They're uploading new titles every single month, and I've been really enjoying this because I'm off of university at the moment, so I've been enjoying having the luxury of choosing any book I want within reason on the system, so it's definitely a great one for me. So, and a book that I've actually been loving from the app itself is called She's Not Invisible by Marcus Suzak, and it's basically about a girl who's blind and she's on the hunt for her father who's gone missing in America, and she takes herself and her brother over to America to find him. But even though it's about the concept of coincidences and that kind of thing, the moral of the story is to not judge someone because of their disability. And I finally found a book where someone gets it right. They actually get the concept of sight loss right. They're not saying that you're like Daredevil and you can be all awesome and you can have innately improved other senses. It's not like a character in another book where the blind characters are helpless. It's finally a healthy representation of sight loss, and the author actually does show what it's like to be visually impaired, and he actually shows you how other people from the general public perceive sight loss. I was recently scouring Netflix for a new series to try out because Once Upon a Time has finished in September, so I was like, no, there's nothing that I can watch. And then I found this one, and it's called Grace and Frankie, and it's about these two elderly women and their husbands come out as gay, and even though for them, you know, they finally come out as gay and they can be true about their feelings, for the wives it's very hard because they've been with their husbands for quite a while. But it's just a comedy series because you see these two women becoming friends, and they have to live with each other, and at first they hate each other, but then they gradually start to get more close, and it's just a really funny series, and I absolutely love it. It's so hilarious. So that concludes my July favourites video today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you've got anything you've been loving this month, do let me know in the comments because I do like to hear your suggestions. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!